Hello, hello. We're back with another top 5 prisons of the week. These top 5 are the ones I found the most interesting this week. There hasn't been a lot of submissions in the past couple of days, so I've not done a video in a while, but these 5 I found are pretty good. The first one I'm going to look at is called The Playground. A very cool map, very well put together, very well designed, very different. It's different in the way that it's not just your standard box map, it's like there's different layers. It looks very safe and secure because there is a wall here, and then there's another bit of perimeter wall, and then there's a dog patrol going around the sides. There's a couple of dog patrols going around the sides. So, I mean, I think I said in the preview this map took about 6 hours, something like that to make. So if you want to play this map, I don't. I mean, you could try and get the balance thing. This could be like a challenge thing. You could try and make the balance go like that. But yeah, just really cool. Another cool thing is the way that the cells are laid out, as in obviously the max sec and like all the different sections are all really cool in the sense that there's min sec, medium sec, then max sec here. Then there's another 2 sections up here for the super max and then the protected custody here. So all of the prisoners are pretty much locked away in their own wee bit, and they're not going to be interacting with each other. You could say that it's a bit of a safety risk that if a riot breaks out, a lot of people just open these wee lads. Open the door. I can get to the door. Okay, you're stuck there. But yeah, that is a really cool map, and every different section has their own different routine, so they're not going to be interacting with each other at all. So, as it might be time for them, it's going to be time for them in that in a different time slot. So, yeah, this map's just really well designed, well put together. It's obviously a map that's been a lot of thoughts been put into it. So, yeah, I really like it. So, if you want to play this map, it's in the description, and I do highly recommend playing it. The money is a kind of an issue, but obviously you need a lot of money to build something like this. So yep, let's go on to the next one. Okay, this next map, I haven't really got a name. The name is just that this is the guy's best work, and you can tell why it's called that because the kind of time, the total time put into it is a lot, man. It's a long haul of time to put into a map, and I think the end product does definitely show that how much time and effort the guys put into it, because you see these cells, I mean, it's just incredible. And if you go to, then you can see that the map has been divided up into different sections as well as in the last map. So this is for protected custody, protected only, min sec, max sec, medium, and the mental people in here. And there is actually quite a lot of people in here. There is still space for more prisoners. How much prisoners are? It's still enough space for a lot more prisoners, but the thing that the dream of this map is that it is a functioning prison. It does work. You can play it. You've got a lot of money. There was no cheats involved in making this. It was just a lot of work and like enjoying maps that look and seem as if they have a lot of hard work put into them, and this map definitely does. So if you like this map, I think I'm just a sucker for maps that are made kind of outwards instead of up and down, like maps that are long ways. But yeah, if you like this map, it's in the description, and I highly recommend playing it because it is very fun to play. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Hello, hello. We're back with third map. Then very odd time because this map you don't it's recommended that you do it with a mod. It's called the plus materials mod. It's a very cool mod, but when I first loaded the map, the mod wasn't installed, so I had to go back and install the mod, and then that messed up the save file. So essentially, I'll just zoom out, get a quick rescoop. This is called the pyramid. As you can see, it looks a lot like a pyramid. It looks really like, does look like a top-down view of the pyramid because of the way the walls are here. I think this map looks really cool. And as you can see, it's a well-functioned map. Um, the reason the mods added is because all of the flooring in each of the sections is to be designed to look like the deployment screen. Look at the deployment screen, it says red, yellow, blue on the side. This is also shared, but this could also be blue as well. But yeah, a very cool map. And once you finish all that, like once you zoom out, it will all be red and then yellow, then blue, or orange and blue, something like that. Again, very cool map just because the scale, and you can look at the time, 25 hours, almost 26 hours spent into this. You can tell a map's good by the amount of time played, and even as the entrance. Entrance is just incredible. I mean, the entrance doesn't hinder the look of the pyramid at all. Like whenever you zoom out and look at this, like if you look down here, the entrance, it doesn't even look like it's not meant to be. It looks like it's meant to be there. It does kind of lag a wee bit on my computer, so that's probably why there's some lag issues here. But even the entranceway, all the staff come in here, and then there's a big gate here. I mean, it just looks incredible. It's one of the best well-made maps I've ever seen. So yeah, if you like this map, make sure you give it a like, and it's in the description if you want to play it. There you go. We're on to map number 4 of this list, and remember that it's not a top 5 as in number 5's the worst, number 1's the best. This is just a top 5 as in these maps think they're all as good as each other. Anyway, this map's called Fort Box. A bit different than the previous maps on the list because it's a lot smaller. I chose it mainly because of it looks really simple, but it's really well designed. As in, the cells are really well spaced out. There's a lot of space. There's a lot of that's probably why there's so much depth because of these workers in here. I actually didn't notice all these workers when I first looked at the map, but if you play this map, you can just get rid of all them. But yeah, it's just really simple. It's really nice. The way that it's laid out, as in the yards are outside the main prison, I think is really cool. And how many workers? I've not even checked this. Oh my, 300 workers. I was just sacked of them. I'm not gonna do that now. I just realised how long that would take, but I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, this map's really cool. I enjoy these kind of maps that are simple but well spaced out. Obviously, the guys thought about the map design a lot because of the size of the hallways, and just even this, even it looks real. That's probably why I like it so much, because it looks real because of the hallways and the offices are good, well spaced out. The cells are well spaced out. It's just really nice. Yeah, let's go on to the last map of the week. Okay, we're on to the last map this week. The kind of map I've chosen, the maps this week have been really well made. Kind of, they're quite expansive and big, and they just look really nice. They look like prisons that I've taken a lot of time into, and effort and all that. So, map number 5, I think is, I mean, day to 34 hours, which is just insane within itself. Within that's just one map, and if I just keep zooming out, and no, you need to keep zooming out for the scale. I mean, that the sheer scale of this. I mean, you can tell straight away why it took 34 hours to make. It's just incredible. Honestly, like the the way that it's meant to look and the way that it's turned out, and the cell design and the actual just world design of it is just incredible. Like obviously you'll need a lot of power in your PC to run a map like this just because the sheer scale of it. But even the person's done the deployment scheduler for you, it's still making money, it's still got a bit of cash in there. It's got capacity for 570 prisoners, which is just incredible. And you can obviously make a lot of money if you just say if you want to just fill that to capacity, but it's all again like most of these maps they're all into sections, and the thing like this map is because the stuff that isn't meant to be accessed by prisoners is cut off, like to completely cut off, and they're not meant if they're not meant to be there, then they're just not there. There's a lot of space for death row. I don't know what this guy's expecting with death row because I find it incredibly hard to play any death row. And then just the rest of it is just amazing. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave it on this wee picture here because you can just see It's just incredible. But yep, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. If these kind of videos, I've got another. I think this is part 5. So there's another 4 parts on my channel. I'll put the link in the description below for the list of them. If these kind of stuff. And yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on the next episode.